Hello everyone, and welcome back to the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freak Sports Network. I'm Husker Eurocat, and it's time for more Madden football. In our last episode, we took on the Los Angeles Rams at home in Levi Stadium. Unfortunately, the defense got torched, and Jared Goff had a brilliant performance as the Niners fell 31-10. And you guessed it right, the offense couldn't do hardly anything in that one. The only way they saw the end zone was on a long pass from C.J. Beathard that was thrown short, should have probably been intercepted, but Pierre Garçon caught it for the touchdown anyway. This week, we're in the desert to play the Arizona Cardinals. Now, the Cardinals present a little different challenge in that, although they have an explosive pass attack, with Carson Palmer and Larry Fitzgerald leading the way, they also have halfback David Johnson, who, if given the opportunity, will gash a defense in a hurry with his superb running ability. San Francisco's front is going to have to play an outstanding football game if they hope to keep him contained. Although some major changes have been made by way of trades, the 49ers still have a very weak offense and need to be able to move the ball on this Cardinal defense if they're going to have any success. Let's get this one going. The Cardinals, with a short return, have the ball at the 12-yard line. Palmer goes back to pass, throws long over the left side, and incomplete. Intended for J.J. Nelson with Jimmy Ward on the coverage. On second down, Ellington is stopped by Aaron Lynch for a 1-yard gain. 3rd and 9, empty backfield. Palmer back to pass, and he throws it long and completes it. John Brown into 49er territory at the 42-yard line. Johnson over the left side and inside the 30-yard line for a first down. Now from the 26, Ellington carries for just a couple of yards. Now on 3rd and 4. From the 20-yard line, Johnson is got a first down inside the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Johnson carries wide to the right and is inside the 5. Tackled by Eric Reed, just shy of the first down marker. So on 2nd down, Palmer throws end zone, touchdown, Larry Fitzgerald. The Cardinals having no problem scoring on this 49er defense. Now from the 25, Hoyer is sacked inside the 20-yard line. 2nd and 16. He drops back again and lets it fly and has Lester Jordan over the 30-yard line for a 3rd and short. 3 yards, and he drops way back and overthrows Kyle Juszczyk. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Palmer fakes the handoff and has it batted down by Malcolm Smith. 2nd and 10 with Ellington in the backfield, and he gets the ball going left, and he is stopped. Jimmy Ward, the first man to get to him. 3rd and 9. Palmer drops back and is sacked. DeForest Buckner discards A.Q. Shipley and makes it all the way home on all things a coverage sack by the Niners. So after a punt, it's time for the Niners to try again. Brian Hoyer has him in the eye, goes back to pass, and completes it to George Kittle, and he's out of bounds at the 42-yard line for a first down. Hoyer throws again over the middle to Aldrick Robinson just inside the 40 and inside Cardinal territory. Again, he's back to pass and completes it to the 15-yard line to Marquise Goodwin. Now from the 14, Hoyer throws end zone. Lester Jordan touchdown. The undrafted free agent makes his worth known. On an extra point, Robbie Gould kicks it. He blocks it out to the right. Oh my goodness, it's 7-6. And the Cardinals have the ball again. And Johnson goes up the middle over the 30-yard line. And that brings us to the end of the first quarter with your score 7-6 Cardinals. Now from the 32 on 2nd and 5. Palmer drops back to pass over the middle to Jermaine Gresham at the 50-yard line. Mark them at the 49, so they're just inside 49er territory. And that's Ifeanyi Moma taking it inside the 40 for yet another Cardinal first down. Jimmy Ward showing blitz. Palmer back to pass over the middle, and it's complete to John Brown. Touchdown, Cardinals. Eric Reed comes oh so close to breaking that one up, but Carson Palmer just drops that pass right in there, and touchdown, Cardinals. 14-6 now. Hoyer from the 34, and he is sacked. Chandler Jones gets in there for a 9-yard loss. Hoyer back to pass again, and goes over the middle and off the hands of Aldrick Robinson. 3rd and 19, and Hoyer is sacked again. Frosty Rucker takes him to the ground on this one. So that gives the Cardinals good field position almost at midfield, and Johnson around the right side gets inside the 40 for a first down. From the 36 with the fake to Ellington and the completion to Fitzgerald, and he's down inside the 20-yard line. Another red zone trip for the Cardinals, and Tank Carradine takes Ellington down in the backfield for a 3-yard loss. 2nd and 13. Palmer in the backfield all day to throw it, and he doesn't get it off for a completion. Malcolm Smith is called for offside, so it was a free play anyway. So on 2nd and 8, Johnson in the backfield, and he gets the football, and he has a nice 8-yard gain inside the 10-yard line. 3rd and inches. And Ellington gets it and is inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. 1st and goal, Arizona. From the split back look, TJ Logan gets the call and is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals. The Cardinals are using a pretty balanced attack against this defensive front of the 49ers, and it is working. On 2nd and 9, Hoyer drops back to pass and completes it to Kittle for a first down over the 35-yard line, which brings us to the 2-minute warning, and the 49ers have got to put something together. On 1st and 10 from the 37-yard line, Hoyer drops back and completes it to Lester Jordan at the 44-yard line and out of bounds. Now with 1:35 left inside Cardinal territory, the throw goes long on 3rd down, and they are going to try a 59-yard field goal from Robbie Gould, and he is way off the mark to the right side. That means the Cardinals get it in good field position at their own 48-yard line. Palmer back to pass and throws complete to Fitzgerald inside the 30-yard line. Now from the 27, Palmer back to pass again and completes it to John Brown inside the 25. 3rd and 5. Palmer hands off to Johnson, and he does not get the first down, so out comes Phil Dawson for a 39-yard field goal, and it's up and through, and it is now 24-6. Hoyer trying to put something together. Goes over the middle to George Kittle, and he's outside the 40-yard line at the 43. Hoyer back to pass again, and he is sacked. Frosty Rucker getting to him yet again. 3rd and 16. Back to pass again, and it's complete to Jordan, but well short of the first down marker. And they go into halftime at 24-6. Well, that was a productive little second quarter for the Cardinal offense anyway. David Johnson has had plenty of success and is opening up the Cardinal pass offense. What can the 49er defense do that will slow him down in the second half? And can the sputtering Niner offense find a rhythm? And more importantly, find a running game. Stay tuned. Welcome back to the University of Phoenix Stadium for second half coverage of the Cardinals hosting the 49ers. Before we get to the second half, Eurocat Baby will fill us in on some comments from the coaches.
It's nice to see that we've had a very clean first half since there aren't any injuries to speak of. Just a couple of bumps and bruises, but other than that, all is okay. Now, Coach Shanahan said that the focus for the second half has to be getting the running game going, although doing that down by 18 points is going to be very difficult. One of the keys will be for the line to give Brian Hoyer more protection so that he can have a little more time in the pocket. On defense, the goal is to stop David Johnson and the running attack of the Cardinals. If they can make Arizona a one-dimensional team, they might have a shot at shutting them down. On the other side, Coach Arians told me that he is very pleased with the defense being able to shut down the 49ers in the first half. But they need to keep up the pursuit to make some plays here in the second half. With the offense, he felt that they just need to keep feeding the ball to David Johnson, and with the lead they have, they'll be able to hold on to this for the win.
Well, something has to be done from an offensive point of view, or this could be a long second half. Set for the second half kickoff, Andy Lee kicks it out of bounds for Arizona. And that gives the 49ers a huge advantage starting at the 41-yard line. Brian Hoyer back to pass, and he goes over the middle, and he's hurt. He's injured, hobbling off the field. Let's find out in a hurry what that's going to be. Beathard on fourth down is injured himself, holding his elbow. Somebody tell me this isn't happening. After a good kick, the Cardinals take over at their own 10-yard line, and David Johnson goes up the middle, and he has lots of room out past the 25. Oh, my. And it starts fast. Ellington is tackled in the backfield by Aaron Lynch. On 2nd and 11, Palmer back to pass, and it's sacked. Ross Cockrell on a cornerback blitz gets him just outside the 20-yard line. And Palmer throws complete. John Brown does not make the first down. That gives the ball back to the 49ers. Beathard throws to Juszczyk, and he has a 9-yard pickup. Third down conversion, 0 for 5. Beathard gives to Juszczyk, and he cannot get the first down. So that gives the ball back to the Cardinals, and the handoff goes to David Johnson up the middle, and he gets just enough for the first down. Ball now resting at the 23-yard line, and Johnson heading up the slot gets over the 25-yard line for a 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4, and Ellington dives for that first down at the 34-yard line. Palmer passes complete to Larry Fitzgerald and out of bounds for a 5-yard pickup. Ford looks like he's blitzing, And the pass is complete to Larry Fitzgerald over the middle and just shy of the first down. So the give is to David Johnson, and he has enough for the first down, getting to the 46.5. Palmer back to pass. And it's intercepted by Rashard Robinson, and he's got a 10-5 touchdown 49ers. Palmer tried to get it out to John Brown, and there was Rashard Robinson just jumping the route, and it's touchdown San Francisco. David Johnson again up the middle, but this time there's a clipping penalty on the center Shipley, and that will bring Arizona back. And that brings us to the end of 3 with your score 24-13 Cardinals. With an injury update, let's go to Eurocat, baby.
Unfortunately, this is not very good news at all. If you are a 49ers fan, Brian Hoyer hobbled off the field with what the trainers are calling a bruised spine. It just doesn't look good at all. He's out for the rest of this game, and the staff are trying to determine his status going forward. It looks like that hit that he took will have lasting effects for a while anyway.
Ho, ho, ho. The 49er fans will be on pins and needles for a while, at least until they find out how bad the situation really is. Now, after that clipping penalty, it's 1st and 22. The 23-yard line, and Palmer is almost sacked and almost intercepted. Malcolm Smith and Navarro Bowman teaming up on that one. And Palmer throws it incomplete, broken up by Reuben Foster. 3rd and 22. Can Palmer complete this one? No, he's sacked. This time Malcolm Smith gets him. So that gives the ball back to the 49ers. And Beathard fumbles the football. Oh, and Staley is there to jump on top of it. Now on 3rd down, 16 to go, and Beathard is sacked again. Chandler Jones getting to him this time. That gives the Cardinals back the ball, and Johnson goes up the middle, and he's to the 29-yard line for a 5-yard pickup. Ellington, the lone back this time, and he gets the ball, and DeForest Buckner gets him in the backfield. 3rd and 8. Palmer, back to pass, is sacked. Reuben Foster blitzing in there for the stop, and the defense has come to play. A change at QB for the 49ers, and Matt Barkley hits George Kittle, and oh, if he just could have stayed in bounds. It's 1st down, and Juszczyk goes to the 31-yard line, and that's a 6-yard pickup. Barkley on 3rd and 5 throws an incompletion. So on 4th and 5, they'll go for it. Barkley throwing and incomplete, knocked away by Brandon Williams. Now from the 35-yard line, San Francisco jumps offside. And Mitchell is the guilty party. That brings us to the 2-minute warning with your score 24-13 Cardinals. Now all Palmer and company needs to do is run a few plays and walk away with the win. And they're to the 50-yard line with Ellington on the carry. And Moma gets the first down just inside Niner territory now, with just over a minute left in the game, and Palmer throws a bullet to John Brown, and it's into the end zone he goes. Man, did he put some heat on that throw. Rashard Robinson looked back for the ball, and it was gone by him already, and into the end zone just that quick. So 31-13 with your score. Barkley throws long, and it's complete to Kyle Juszczyk at the 45-yard line. Barkley with an empty backfield throws complete. Good one. It's got it at the 45 of the Cardinals. Barkley trying to make the score look respectable at least, and throws way offline on that throw. 2nd and 10, and he throws incomplete to Lester Jordan. Brandon Williams popping it out of there. 3rd and 10. And the pass is behind Niall Davis and incomplete. 4th and 10. Barkley is sacked back at the 50-yard line, and the Cardinals take over, and all they have to do is take a knee, and the game is over. 31-13, the Cardinals are your winners. I'm just trying at this point to think of something positive to say, and oh yeah, Rashard Robinson had a pick 6 in the 3rd quarter. I guess that's positive enough. For a certainty, the offense of the 49ers will miss the veteran leadership of Brian Hoyer because he is out for at least 10 weeks with his back injury. Unless something can be done to bolster that quarterback position, it'll be up to C.J. Beathard and Matt Barkley to lead the 49ers the rest of the season. One thing is for sure, though, they're going to need to get more than 5 yards on 6 carries out of the rushing game. I said it before the season began, and I don't see that anything has changed much. The winner of the quarterback spot is going to spend a lot of time on his back. The way things are looking, it's only getting worse. Matt Barkley only threw for a 30% completion average for 65 yards, but at least he didn't throw any picks. All I know is that Coach Shanahan has a tough decision in front of him. I think that part of the issue was that Barkley was trying way too hard to get it to Lester Jordan, and that, beside only having a passing game to draw on, made the offense really unimpactful. After the game, as soon as Kyle Shanahan heard of the impact of the Brian Hoyer injury, he made some phone calls. He just didn't trust that Beathard, Barkley, and undrafted free agent Zach Miller, who is on the practice squad, would be in a position to lead this team to a better place. He had to make a deal by putting C.J. Beathard on the trade block, as well as a 3rd-round draft choice, and what came back is just what he was hoping for. Jimmy Garoppolo with the New England Patriots has been made available for trade, and the deal was done. Honest, guys, I didn't even manipulate the system to make this happen. He is now the starting quarterback of the San Francisco 49ers. Hopefully that will make the quarterback position a lot stronger, and at 26, he could be the starter here in Frisco for a long time to come. He just needs to make this team his own and lead them the way Tom Brady has led the Patriots, and the 49ers will be nothing but happy. He's going to have to learn the system pretty fast, though, since his first test will be against the Indianapolis Colts at Wembley Stadium in London, England. The Colts have given up one of their home games for this, but that doesn't change the fact that they're a very explosive offense, and that could score a lot of points on the Niners. The Colts are coming off a 35-16 loss to the Seahawks in Seattle, and they need a win if they're going to stay above 500 ball. Andrew Luck gives me the shakes a bit, because if he's on his game in this one, he could torch the secondary in a hurry. This has been a presentation of the San Francisco 49er franchise on the Football Freak Sports Network. Please keep in mind that if you enjoyed this video, leave a like so that others can enjoy it as well. And if you would like to be notified when there is a new one, subscribe by clicking on my icon at the end of the video. It was a privilege to bring you coverage of the 49ers playing the Cardinals in the desert. Please be with us for our next show, when the 49ers will take on the Colts in Wembley Stadium. So until I see you across the pond in merry old England, for Eurocat Baby and everyone here, this is Husker Eurocat saying so long for now, and have a good day, everyone.